GLP-1 and fitness. Moving forward, stronger than ever.
Hi there, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Hive. I'm Lorena, and this is our Tuesday Talk. Over the last few weeks, we've talked a lot about GLP-1 medications, nutrition, and how to fuel your body through midlife. Today, we're wrapping up this mini-series by talking about something just as important: movement. Whether or not you're taking weight loss medications, daily movement is essential for maintaining energy, strength, and stability through menopause and beyond. Now, I've been strength training for about 12 years now, and let me tell you what that looks like today compared to when I started, and all the years in between has changed a lot. There were seasons I was deadlifting 50 pounds more than my body weight and back squatting my body weight and crushing workouts 5 days a week. And then there were other seasons, like the current one, where my program looked more like deep breathing and just a weekly good long walk. Bodies change, goals change, priorities change, and learning how to move with those changes instead of fighting them is the key.
Why movement still matters. Move with intention. Protect your power.
Both menopause and GLP-1 and GIP medications can shift how we feel in our bodies. You might notice new energy patterns, mood changes, or even discomfort that makes workouts feel different. That's why movement isn't about punishment or chasing a number. It's about preserving your power, your muscles, bones, and metabolism. Even if your energy is low or your schedule's packed, something is always better than nothing at all. A few minutes of walking, gentle yoga, or bodyweight moves count. Your workout doesn't have to look heroic to be effective. It just has to happen.
When exercise feels harder or just different.
Let's be honest, menopause and medications can make exercise feel complicated. If you're exhausted from poor sleep, battling hot flashes, or your joints ache, motivation tanks fast. And if you're losing weight quickly from a GLP-1, your body's mechanics may feel brand new. Lighter, yes, but also sometimes weaker. Two of my friends, one has been on prescription GLP-1s and the other is on a supplement that mimics GLP-1s. And they've both told me that while they're happy with their weight loss, they're surprised at how much strength they lost in the gym after dropping weight. And that's common. Less body mass often means less muscle unless we train intentionally. The key: adjust expectations and listen to your body. Some days you'll crush your lifts. Other days, walking the dog counts. Progress isn't linear, it's layered.
Your hive of strength is built on these pillars.
No matter your goals, a well-rounded plan includes resistance training to maintain muscle, bone, and strength, power training for quickness, stability, and confidence, cardio for heart and metabolic health, mobility and flexibility to keep tissues limber and reduce stiffness, balance training to prevent injury and support coordination, especially as you age, and pelvic floor work for stability and long-term function. And don't underestimate daily life movements. Walking, stretching, gardening, dancing in your kitchen, it all counts. Research shows that women combining exercise with GLP-1 medications experience better health outcomes than medication alone, from improved blood sugar and blood pressure to better sleep and better mood. So move how you can, when you can, because every rep, every walk, every breath matters.
Muscle equals metabolism, and resistance training is Queen Bee. Strong for life, not just lifts.
Resistance training is non-negotiable in midlife, and here's why. You can maintain lean mass. Hormonal shifts and weight loss can lead to muscle and bone loss, but lifting slows that decline and helps rebuild strength. Improve glucose control. Muscles aren't just for movement, they're metabolic engines. When you train, your muscles help shuttle glucose out of your bloodstream, improving insulin sensitivity and energy balance. You can maintain daily life function. This isn't about gym PRs. It's about keeping your independence and confidence for years to come. Carrying groceries, climbing stairs, walking your grandkids to the park. These are your real life workouts. Resistance training lets you keep doing all the things that make your life full and joyful.
Move with your hormones, not against them. And remember, cardio is awesome.
Cardio, whether walking, hiking, cycling, or dancing, supports your heart, blood vessels, and mental health. During menopause, cardiovascular disease risk rises. If you're also on a GLP-1 medication for metabolic reasons, that risk can double. So heart-healthy movement becomes even more crucial. Aim for 150 to 300 minutes of moderate activity per week. Think brisk walking where you can still talk in short sentences, or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous activity where you're working hard enough to speak only a few words at a time. Plus two resistance training days hitting all of your main muscle groups.
Matching movement to your season. Start where you are. Build consistency first.
As I've been coaching women through menopause or medication transitions, I've been asking, what does your current schedule look like? How's your energy, sleep, and recovery? What's your goal? Strength, energy, balance, all of the above? What type of movement do you enjoy doing that you will stick with? Start where you are. If 5 minutes a day is all you can give right now, start there. Build consistency first and intensity later. And remember, you don't owe anyone a perfect plan. You owe yourself consistency and compassion.
Listen to your body. Lead with love. Use movement as your empowerment.
Some people view GLP-1s as shortcuts. Others see them as useful and beneficial tools. Either way, and whether or not you choose to discuss GLP-1s with your healthcare provider, movement is your power source. I believe every woman deserves to feel strong, steady, and supported, whatever combination of medications, nutrition, and mindset gets her there. If you're working with a healthcare provider, talk openly about how to balance your medications, supplements, and movement. And if you need guidance creating a hormone-friendly plan, I'm here to help you navigate it, judgment-free. If you need some workout ideas, I have a 12-week workout plan listed weekly on the private Hive group page. So that wraps up everything in our GLP-1 series, my friends. We won't have a Tuesday talk next week. I'll be traveling and taking some downtime with family, but we'll be back on Tuesday, November 25th, with a brand new discussion on how to protect your hormones, nutrition, and emotions through the holiday season, because the season of joy shouldn't mean sacrificing your health. Until then, keep moving, stay mindful, and remember, you are strong, you are vibrant, you are radiant, and you are loved. I'll see you on the 25th.